All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome in. So we have some breaking NFL news here from Adam Schefter of ESPN. It's looking like the Raiders are allowing Derek Carr to finally speak to other teams, right? To seek a trade, but of course the Raiders would have to agree with said team first on compensation. And then that team becomes, relevant to speak to, right? Because there's no point in Derek Carr talking to, a random team out there for the Raiders to just decline the compensation. So that has to be agreed upon first. The example that Schefter used was Deshaun Watson last year, which was, the Carolina Panthers, Cleveland Browns, New Orleans Saints, and Atlanta Falcons. Those were the four teams in the mix late. He pretty much had his choice. Deshaun had his choice to go to any of those four teams. I believe it was those four. I obviously Cleveland, Atlanta, and Carolina were in the mix until I want to say like the last hour. I'm not sure when the Saints backed out, if they did at all, but it's kind of the same situation here. So Carr essentially becomes like a little bit of a free agent, can negotiate once these teams have, their offer on the table, the Raiders have accepted, and now Carr can go speak to these teams and figure out where he wants to go. If I'm the New York Jets, I'm looking at Derek Carr as a franchise quarterback. I want Joe Douglas, I was going to say to get on the phone, but to walk down the hallway and go meet with the Raiders tonight, figure this out, right? I really love, personally, I love Carr, right? Whether he was being traded or not, I view Derek Carr as a franchise quarterback. And I know everybody has a different definition of franchise quarterback. But to me, when I think about those words, I think about a dependable player, somebody who's going to show up every single Sunday, somebody who the players, the coaches all believe in, they trust, a guy who at times can put the team on his back and lead them down for a game-winning drive, right? A 2-minute drive. Can you be that rock? Can you be reliable? Can you be dependable? Or are you missing a ton of time every single year? Are you throwing teammates under the bus? Are you pointing fingers? Are you a diva? Will you hold out because of money? Like all these different things come into play. And when I look at Derek Carr's career so far, since 2014, all with the Raiders here, he's been that franchise quarterback. He has been that franchise quarterback, and I would frankly love it if the Jets were to land him. I know it might be a little, premature or lucrative in a sense, but if I'm Joe Douglas, I'm negotiating the trade tonight, and I'm making sure that Derek Carr knows that he has a home with the green and white. I am putting that contract in front of his face. We believe in you. You are the guy. We have an elite defense. We have some playmakers. And by the way, we haven't even hit free agency or the draft. So we still have areas to improve, right? You want to go out and target a specific wide receiver? Done deal. Let's go make it happen. You want to go find that underrated gem, right? That guy that nobody's talking about, but you've played with him before in the past. You want to bring him onto the team? Let's do it. Does Derek Carr fit the Nathaniel Hackett system? The answer is yes. Does he have playing experience in the West Coast scheme? The answer is yes. Does he check the box of being that experienced veteran quarterback? Yes. At times, Carr has been labeled like the check down machine, just quick to dump it off. But frankly, I think that's what the Jets need a little bit. Somebody who will take the easy stuff here and there, will take what the defense is giving to, and not be reckless with the football. Again, is Carr perfect? No, absolutely not. He's not a top 5 guy, but he's a lot better than I feel like his reputation around the online. I love Derek, and I cannot wait to see what happens. Now, I will say this before I end the video. I do expect him to have a big market. Carolina, New Orleans, Tampa Bay, Washington, New York Jets, all in play. I don't want to... Tennessee's such a weird team. I don't know what the plan is with them. Personally, though, I do feel like we can rule out Houston and Indianapolis. I just don't feel like those teams are realistic here, but this is going to be crazy. This is going to be crazy. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Derek Carr news could be coming soon. Thanks so much, and as always, go Jets.